Ryan Strikers through your hood. Ryan Strikers through your hood. Ryan Strikers through your hood. Fuck that shit. I need to mix that shit or something. Yeah, mix it. Ryan Strikers through your hood. My voice don't sound the same. Fuck. I'm fucking tag. That shit don't fucking do shit, bro. That shit crazy. I can hear fucking. It's just a fucking wrong. Anyways, we finna watch this nigga Aaron the plumber's fucking. I've never seen this nigga's origin story. I've not once seen this nigga's origin story. Not fucking once. There you go.
NetCredit is
Watch
here to
this
say
crash out.
yes to a personal loan or line of credit, even when other lenders won't.
Oh, hell no. Is that the girl from fucking the Drewski video? Girl who crashed out on
Hello,
set?
everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we have some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. All right, so we're going to be bringing out some single men one by one. When they come on out around this corner, if he's your type, you like what you're seeing, you know, everything is just on point. Do not pop your balloon. But, you know, if there's anything like he said or, you know, whatever it is, if he's just not your type, you can't see yourself going out with this guy, go ahead and pop your balloon, and then I'll go over to a few of you, see why you ended up popping. Y'all ready to get started? All right, so let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
Niggas would have got fried up.
Hello, hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
My name's Ryan.
Ryan?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. And Ryan, how old are you?
I'm 26,
26. And what do you do?
and I do a few things. I own 2 media companies. I run a clothing brand, and I also make music on the side.
Okay,
Niggas
very
always talking
cool.
about a club.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I love thrifting. I love, thrifting, shopping, coffee shops. I'm like a museum goer. I'm not much of a clubber.
Really work out and just self-love, focus on self-love.
Okay.
That's me.
So you're all about the gym.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
health as well.
I do. I like the builds. Like, I don't like skinny guys. He's cool.
Oh, this is the best for life. Yeah, we gotta watch nigga Aaron. I gotta watch the crash out. King,
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold this. All right, we can have your name.
That nigga
My
was
name's
fired
Aaron.
up
Aaron,
already.
how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 29.
29. Okay, and
Yes.
what do you do?
That nigga only
I'm a licensed plumber.
29, bro. Licensed
Very cool.
plumber.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous,
That's
not
valid.
cleanly,
That's valid.
don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Yeah, that's valid.
All right. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go
Okay.
ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
All right. If
He
we can
couldn't
have your
wait.
name and
He
age
had
and
that
why you
deep,
popped your balloon.
diabolical look in
Hi,
his
my
eye.
name is Karma. I'm 24.
Karma.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great
Thank
day.
you, Queen. You too.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead. All right, we got to pop over here. We can have your name and
She's
age and why you
scared
ended
as
up
hell.
popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay, and why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person. That's the one that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like how
That's
you
fine. Hey,
responded.
I could just,
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest,
I
you
mean,
know.
yeah, be honest,
I
be your
came
authentic
over here
self.
to,
That's okay.
to find a match
Sure.
that wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes, ma'am.
That wasn't
And I
matching.
was,
That
she's
wasn't
someone that's your
matching.
type?
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No
You know,
disrespecting.
but if I see you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
He's ready to fry
And we
everybody
did get a
up.
pop balloon over
He's
here.
ready
Your
to
name and
cook
age and why you
everybody.
ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex,
You can
and I'm
look at it.
23, and I pop my balloon because I feel like
feel you, brother.
could be a tad
feel
bit
you, brother.
disrespectful, like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant
Shut
a little
up.
bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for
Maybe
me.
he's not a crash
If I
out.
like what I
don't know.
see,
Maybe people just
you
really
know,
got him fucked
it's
up.
contrary to the truth. So
course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. You
Yes.
could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. You know, I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it. You know, the
Cool.
one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
You know, for surely, yes.
Respectful.
Oh my god, bro. Not playing your game.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't do
arms.
too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know,
Crazy.
I don't like that. That's all I was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is.
That's
No, I was
all
looking at the hair on
pointing
your
out. Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
Alright,
So that's
cool.
all good.
Let's move on.
It's
Okay.
all good.
So we do still have 3 unpop, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay, though, Queen. You look phenomenal, though.
Thank you.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Oh, well, I could look anyway. I could look anyway. I could look any way I want to. You know. But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though?
She don't want it.
Yeah, do you want your
why
balloon
you
back, Queen?
talking?
We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Okay.
You already been. I already let you know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways.
Okay. So he's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling, him?
I'm not gonna give my balloon back.
Okay.
He's gonna fire up right
No
now.
problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons?
No.
Okay, let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not gonna pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not gonna sit in every girl's face and complimenting them. You know. So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started that, what was going on, I'm very like I don't want to say I'm argumentative. But I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's going to always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy just a little bit. Since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just act like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
So, I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
I live downtown.
I stay by myself, Queen.
He said I'm a licensed plumber. Oh, God.
You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with me.
everybody's not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if
You're not
anything, it was one of
qualified.
these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And the
ain't
one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
If I
up
seen, that's fine.
So what?
That's totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
Yeah,
man
you can't
off
do
camera.
that. You can't do that though, baby. Yeah,
Let's
in a real
move on.
way. You
Let's
can't
move
do
on.
that though, Queen.
She
All right.
can't do
If we
it.
can have your name and age.
She
Hi,
can't.
I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Okay. And Esther, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done with the rest of that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
Okay. What do you look for?
I look
What
for
are you looking for?
a woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous, a woman that's going to be consistent, a woman that has a career and things going for herself, because I had the same thing going for myself,
Okay.
you know, as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty, that's all,
That's it.
and some honesty.
That's
You believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes,
Wow.
ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify as religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time, you
We
know,
can.
if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love or are you here to just
I'm,
insult
I'm trying to
everyone?
create a family, you know,
Okay.
that's what I
That's
aspire to
valid.
do.
Okay.
Valid.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
You're good?
Sure, we're good.
Oh, okay. All right. Any questions for her?
No, not at all.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, we might as well get up out of here right
Damn,
now.
God.
Yeah.
Go and take
Come on
your
over here.
queen.
Let's step
Ah,
over.
she
Oh,
is
pick from me. Step
sick,
over.
yo. She's
All
sick
right.
as
So
hell.
seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
She
Oh,
real.
and
See,
is it
that's
a
what I'm
yes for you
talking
for
It's
her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a
Yeah,
match.
yeah,
All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on off.
That's valid.
Okay.
That's valid. Now look at y'all. Look at y'all.
All right, everyone.
That's
Thank
how-
you for tuning in.
That's how it works every time. Girls be thinking, nigga, yeah. You end up like them. You end up like them every time.
On
Every
this
time.
episode
There
of-
was- how many was there? She's sick as a dog.
All right,
Karma
everyone.
is sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There were 7. 6 of them going home with no man. And all that happened, and he still found somebody. We can just do that. Oh, shoot.
Us and you'd like to be featured in any of our upcoming videos.
So that's his origin story, bro. Aaron the plumber crash out. I need to see this nigga crashing out, bro. This nigga's a different type of crash out. I think I'm a licensed plumber.
Where would you take me? Where would you even take me on,
on
the
a first
date?
date?
Yes, because you look like you look like you
I'll
don't
take
even
you
know.
to a 5-star restaurant.
What
you
type of
know?
5-star
Your
restaurant?
beautiful ass. You deserve
Thank
to go
you.
to a French restaurant with me.
But what type of French
You know,
restaurant?
you ever heard of Jacques in the Box?
Jack in the
that's
Box. What type of
that's-
broke ass nigga is that?
I mean, I spent all the
What type of broke
GoFundMe
ass
is
nigga
Jack
is
in the
that?
Box.
You can't even
GoFundMe
afford
money,
a
baby.
5-star restaurant for real. You
I mean,
said 5-star though.
They accept food
But you said
stamps.
5-star.
It is 5 stars free.
You know what? Honestly,
Jack in the
5-star.
Box.
honestly.
I guarantee he'd hit. He'd hit off that line. He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit. He's a hitter.
I'm not
Free.
even here for you.
EBT.
But I really got a nigga though.
Yeah.
And he
If you
could
got a, why you
I got a
even
nigga.
here for the
He
video?
can afford the 5-star restaurant that you claim.
If you got a, yo,
He can afford all that.
yo,
Goofy
Like, we
as
really
hell.
should
Bruh, what the hell, bro? Y'all don't even need no security.
Ain't nobody worry about none of that.
You
Come
don't
on,
even
come
need
on,
no
come on.
security. Like,
Let's just go.
you don't need no
No, 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 no,
security.
no, 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 no.
you ain't talking about.
Who ain't? You
Come on,
ain't
no, no,
talking
no,
about-
no, no, no,
You ain't talking about.
Oh, gee. Yeah, that's bogus. He bogus. You just can't get slapped like that in front of your shorty on TV.
Come on.
Hey, he was scared though. He was scared. A boy wasn't trying to squabble. A boy was not trying to squabble. He got slapped and thrown out of there. That's crazy.
Let's do the video. Yo. Yo.
We not worried about none of that.
Yo, let's do the video. Let's get back to the video. Let's get back to the video. What happened? I'm saying what happened? What happened?
Disrespect me.
Bro, stop recording, y'all.
I'll turn up on both of y'all. Right
What
now.
does that mean? What does that even fucking mean, bro?
It can mean whatever. It can mean whatever you
I'm
want.
just asking you.
I'm just asking.
You're a fucking bum. I can go to the bank. I can pull out 100,000.
100,000.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
100,000.
Down the hallway. I just keep
They don't
hearing
know
some
about that.
commotion.
How'd you
What's
sleep?
up, sir? Who you talking to?
Hey, Queen.
Talking about some queen.
You gonna be yourself today?
I'll tell you talking to me, man, for real.
What's the
What you mean the hostility? You a man, right?
I did see you exchange numbers with a female, you know?
Yeah.
And y'all did go back up to the hotel room, man. You know, so how'd you hear for Erica?
We was getting YouTube content.
YouTube content.
Yeah.
Come on now. You was trying to get jiggy, man.
That nigga's
Man, you'll hump anything moving, man.
dirty Mac in his
In my
face.
room.
So I'm a liar? You call me a liar?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get down, bro.
I'm ready to go another round.
And I swear to God, if you fucking
That
throw
was-
me
that was
On
crazy.
national television, you just degraded me.
Are you
to me.
serious?
Yeah.
We fucking
I'll turn this bitch with any nigga.
Hey, I'll turn this bitch up.
I'm not putting my hands on
You
I'm
mad?
behind
You mad?
Hell, don't make a nigga leave. No, bro. Come on. Stop.
Bro, you bugging the fuck
No,
out.
don't have to do. Stop.
This bitch up. Alright, I only did this just to get those videos. Let me get up out of here.